Hi everybody, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of an item that is brand new on the market. It's a reimagined beauty item that we probably didn't know that we actually needed, because we do. And it's from a beauty influencer from YouTube, and she is like the queen of makeup. So if you don't know who I'm talking about Tati Westbrook. She has been on YouTube for, I think she said like 10 years. She is so knowledgeable, her reviews are amazing, and she's stunning as well. And she's recently brought out a palette, which I will be reviewing very soon. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. And then she brought out this. It hasn't had any mixed reviews. Every single review I have watched has been a positive one. So now it's my turn. So let's open this beauty up. So it comes like this. And what is it? It is the Blendiful. So if you don't know what this is and you haven't heard about it, I'm so happy because you're going to hear about it now. This is basically the new beauty blender. It's not a sponge, it's not a brush, it's not a silicone sponge. This is basically like the powder puffs that we get when we buy pressed powders. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell, that's rubbish, we can just use them, that won't blend in foundation. You're wrong. This Blendiful literally does everything. It does your primer, your foundation, your concealer, and your powder, and your contour. It does gels, creams, liquids, it does everything. The only thing it doesn't do is obviously, it can't put on your eye makeup, can't put on your lipstick, but it can put on everything else. So instead of like reaching for all these different brushes, reaching for your beauty blender, you know, you can just do it all in this, and it's so easy. Now, from what I've seen online, this is so soft. It is an unusual material that people can't quite put their finger on. Most people have said that it's like a kind of a microfiber, but not quite. She's used some kind of special ingredients, and I can't wait to try this. So on the back it says Blendiful, no harsh lines, hugs and kisses, Tati. Now this apparently dries within hours, so you could wash it every day if you want to, and then it'll be ready for your makeup the next day, which is really handy. You can use it probably twice, but I think it's probably best to wash it after every use, because you will probably use it for everything, so your concealer, your foundation, your powders, everything. So enough talking, let's get unboxing. So I'm going to tear open the bag. Let's see what's in line. So, the other little thing I didn't tell you about is that there's two. So you get two for the price of one. But the second one is not the same thing. The second one is for on the go. So it's for your handbag. And basically it's to block down any oils or just to freshen up your makeup. And it is in the cutest little shape. So here is the Blendiful. It's big. I mean, it is big. This is not the size of a new normal beauty blender or a sponge or the powder puff. It's so soft. Oh my god, so people weren't lying when they said this was really, really soft. It's really, really soft. You can see like it's like a furry teddy bear, or like the softest blanket you can imagine. Now on Tati's video, on her unveiling, she said that you can fold it up so that you can get into all of the little nooks and crannies on your face. You can do that, you can do that, you can do that, you can do that, you can do your lines. So if you're contouring along the jawline, you can do that. You can do that. You can do, if you do nose contouring, obviously you can fold it and then you can do that. And do that. Literally the sound, oh my god, it feels so soft, it's so soft. I think I love it, I just want to sleep on it. Honestly, it's so soft and smooth. And apparently when you wash it, it literally goes back to its original state. It does not change in texture or feeling at all. Now with the foundation, we're all taught obviously to press in and block your foundation into your skin, press it into your skin and your pores. But with this you have to, apparently you slide it on, so you rub it on, and then once it's all on you can then just pat to finish off. But she does say to just like wipe it on, so we're not used to doing that. and all of the product stays on top. This doesn't soak in product like the beauty sponges do. They suck in so much of your product, so you have to use more. With this, you have to use a lot less product. So just put a very tiny amount on for the first use so that you can get used to how much that it uses and the thickness. So if you want full coverage or medium coverage or light coverage even. So just put on a little bit on the back of your hand, dab it in, and then wipe. Wipe, 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 wipe. And then with your powder, you can then turn the sponge round. Use this part to set your under eye if you've put your concealer on. And then if you want to then put on your whole face setting powder rather than just the under eye, you can use it on the whole section. So it does literally cover your face. So you don't have to just keep going round and around and around. This will cover your whole face. Everything will get done quicker, and that's what we need. We really need that. Putting on a full beat of makeup takes a really, really long time. It can take an hour, 2 hours for some people. We don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, as they say. So let's use this. Let's see how good it's going to be. I can tell already that it's going to distribute all of the foundation and concealer really, really well. If you've got arthritis like I do, or if you've got carpal tunnel, anything like that in your hands, instead of having to grip like a brush, or I mean the beauty sponges aren't as bad because they're a wider surface, but it can still hurt your fingers being in like a claw kind of shape, especially when you're holding a tiny brush. With this, your fingers aren't like that. They're actually straight. You can keep them straight, so you don't have to, it won't hurt. So if you have problems with your wrist or anything like that, you can hold your wrist while you're doing all of your stuff. This is the answer to all of us invisible illness people's prayers. In fact, not even invisible illness, any condition. If you have problems with your hands and your arms and your wrist, this is going to be such a good thing for you. Literally, slide your fingers in, they're straight. Hold your wrist if you have problems and you get achy and tired, and just dab. Keep your arms close to you so that you don't have to stick them out and hold them up so you don't get all achy. Hold your wrist and off you go. I cannot wait to try this out, but already I love it. If you've got any conditions that cause aches and pains and you want to wear your makeup and you haven't been able to wear makeup for a long time, this is going to really, really help you. So I'm going to leave the link below and let me know what your thoughts are. Look what it comes with. How cute is this? It's a little heart. Now, this is the second one that's free. It's so much smaller than the Blendiful, but that doesn't matter because this is to put in your handbag. This is for on the go. This is to blot any oils. I get really oily during the day, so it's really good to blot here in my T-zone. It's good to apply some more powder during the day if you want to. You want to add some blusher, you want to add some highlight, you can. Perfect size for your handbag. 2 for the price of 1, and it's only $18. So cheap. $18 for this new state-of-the-art beauty sponge puff thing. I don't know what you want to call it. Let's call it a beauty puff. And 1 for on the go. Don't miss out. Don't sleep on this. Give this a go. It will halve the time of your makeup application, and I think it's more hygienic as well. You definitely will use a lot less product, so you'll be saving money. You won't be going through your foundations, your concealers, your blush, any of that too quickly anymore. You'll be able to get a lot more from your products thanks to these. Another amazing thing about the Blendiful is that it is cruelty free and it's vegan. I mean, that just makes it accessible for so many people. I feel like this is going to be something that's actually going to be quite revolutionary for the makeup world, and already so many people in the makeup industry are shook about this. So I cannot wait to get stuck in. Here we go.